we started defending. Started playing with some physicality, started rebounding, and then we played with some pace. When you start with your defense, you can get your transition game going. We got some easy layups, and then we obviously made some threes there in the fourth. But our defense really turned on, even a little bit the late third, start of the fourth.
That ATO with about 45 seconds left, the SAR 3, was that the intended shot? Was the play designed for him?
No, that was probably the last option. There were multiple options on that play that we were looking for. They took away the first two, to be honest.
What did you see there in the final 90 seconds where Phoenix, you cut the lead at 3, but then Phoenix pulled a little bit further away?
They made a 3, and then we were having to trap and foul and, just trying to hopefully get a steal, miss a free throw, that type of stuff. But credit to those guys who played in the fourth. They did a tremendous job of getting us back in the game.
What's the lesson for your team, the lack of defense to start or the ending?
It's probably a little bit of both. We didn't have the necessary force to start the game, and then we found it in the fourth. But you got to, in this league, it's hard to play catch-up. You want to start the games like that, and that's the area we got to get better at.
What did tonight show about 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡 that you've seen so far?
To me, Keyshawn's played the same way all year. He just, you guys see that when he makes the threes. I see all the other stuff. So, I see all the positive things he's doing. He made his shots tonight. But I liked how he was aggressive getting to the rim, the playmaking. But he made threes. So that's just part of the process is him improving. He's going to make those shots as he keeps getting better. But his game to me was the same as he always plays, and that's a connector and a passer. So credit to him.
What did they do to limit JP and Kozz?
A little bit with us because we kept having to take the ball out of the net and have to play against a set defense for most of the minutes that they were in the game. So we weren't getting easy baskets. We got a few in the first half because we did turn them over in the first half a little bit. But we didn't get easy baskets. We weren't getting into a good flow. And that changed when we started upping our defense in the fourth.
The shooting numbers for them and the assists, that they move the ball well. Is there something you guys could have done differently to kind of disrupt that?
I thought we did disrupt it. The turnovers ended up being pretty high for them, 16. But they're a good ball movement team. They got two guys on the court that are drawing a ton of attention. That ball gets flying around. We did some execution of our coverages weren't great in the first half. Our physicality wasn't as what it should be. But when we had it right, we were flying around making them miss. You got to make a lot of multiple efforts when you're playing a team that has that type of offensive caliber.
The starting lineup today put you guys in a pretty early hole and has been pretty ineffective for most of the season. What are you seeing from that first five when they get out there?
I don't know if that's exactly true because I think we've had lineups that have actually started the game well.
This specific lineup, I'm saying.
Oh,
JP,
this specific lineup? We just didn't have the necessary force to start the game. They were too comfortable. They were taking two shots too easy. We got to establish more force to start.
Do you anticipate changes to the starting lineup moving forward?
Haven't thought about it yet. We're just dealing with tonight's game, though. We're always evaluating everything at all the time. But as of right now, just thinking about our guys in the locker room, getting ready for this road trip right now.
What about the closing lineup that you had of George, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡, Kispert, and SAR and Butler? What did you see from them that made that run possible?
Like I said, this probably goes back to what our defensive force was, like that group. JV was in with that group a little bit. JC was in there, Justin. We made a couple subs, bringing Al and Bilal back. But it was the force, the defense, and then we were playing with tremendous pace, and that led to some easy baskets and good open threes.